Grand Prix winner, Will Gollop in the Metro, quickest in the fog last year, but outright Grand Prix winner in 1988.
It's a terrific day. The crowd were particularly, I don't know, behind me, I hope. And I could feel that in the morning in qualifying. And when Martin had a problem with his car just for a fraction of a second, I went by him. I could see everybody standing at the top corner there, waving and shouting. It was great.
Now Shanker, of course, your great rival once again. He's going well. First day here, you had a little bit of a coming together off the start line. Now, what exactly happened there?
Well, with this clutch problem we've got, the car is not quick initially from the start. Martin was on the row behind, or the row behind that, I think. And he saw an opportunity to get through. And there was a gap there, but it wasn't big enough. And Pekka Rantanen moved over slightly as well, so Martin moved over onto me, and I ended up facing all angles at the Armco. So, I mean, I've got a lot of respect for Martin. I think he's got some respect for me, so we have some good races together.
Heading for the finals of the Motor-Equipped British Rallycross Grand Prix, an opportunity to sit nervously alongside the British favourite Will Gollop and experience the Formula One style acceleration of his MG Metro 6R4 and the challenge of the Brands Hatch Rallycross circuit. That is quite incredible as he slams on the brakes and into that sharp right-hander and throws it down the hill, down, tumble down. Very, very rough, but a good straight line as we head over a very, very bumpy section and back on the hill up to Druitt. And it's a relief to be back on the tarmac as he takes this tight line, hanging in as tight as he can before lining it up to the sharp left-hander into Langley's, and very, very bumpy. On the section over the finish line, we're on the knife edge now, and into Hoppy's drop. You can't see what happens the other side. Down we come, and back onto the tarmac for another very, very fast section. And you're getting buffeted about inside the car. Hard on the brakes now, into the chicane. Tight line in, and tight line out. As we head back now to that entry into tumble down. And it's very, very rough, very easy to get sideways down the hill there. And he keeps another good tight line out. And really, it's quite unbelievable how Will manages to keep it all together physically. He's hanging onto the wheel. He's got this very upright, urgent style of driving. And he needs to, because you need to really brace yourself all the time. But it's very, very bumpy section. They call it the knife edge. It's narrow. There's only one line through it. And you're straight into Hoppy's drop off the end of it. A couple of laps that give you a new respect for the handling abilities and physical strength of these drivers.
Well, not the end you'd have hoped for. Tell us precisely what happened as you came onto the knife edge there.
Another tyre, unfortunately, straight off the rim. So, there's just no holding it in that respect. And the only way to hold it is actually opposite lock and risk going over the bank there. But, I did what I could, but that was it.
Yeah, and wiped out the rest of the British
Yeah,
contingent, unfortunately.
It's a shame.